Rob McIntosh Sr. here with Redhead Rehabs in another installment in our video tips series. We're again here at Kitchen Concepts on Main Street in Lockport, New York with our design consultant, Melissa. Today's topic is a follow-up to our kitchen cabinet video, and that is the countertop surfaces. Another key ingredient in making your dream kitchen become a reality. Obviously, Melissa, as you well know, countertops run the gambit on pricing, from relatively low laminates all the way up to very high-priced granite and other solid surfaces. I'll let you educate our consumer on some of the differences on countertops and how they play into the person's budget.
Sounds great. Your first sort of tier of countertops would be your laminates. And that's your traditional, people call it Formica. Formica is a brand. Laminate is sheets of paper pressed together with a picture coat on the top. Laminates have come a long way since they first came out, since your parents had laminate in their kitchens. They have harder top surfaces. There's some that are called the high definitions that have textures on the top. They really look like true granites. What's great about these is you can do some great edges, some beveled edges, some round edges. You can now undermount sinks, stainless and acrylic sinks. They have to be specific sinks. It can't just be any sink. So it really can give you a great granite look without the granite price. So that's a great thing to do for price conscious.
Right. What's the next step up budget-wise from there?
Step from that would be your acrylic sinks, and that's going to be like your Corian. There's a lot of different companies out there nowadays. Corian is the best known. They are produced in Tonawanda, so that's a great local thing. Your acrylic sink or your acrylic countertops, what's great about them is the color goes all the way through. Some great coloration. You can undermount sinks with this, both acrylic and stainless. If this does scratch, it can burn, but the great thing is that it can be refinished because the color goes all the way through.
Right, that's a big thing, because I know, like on Formica, my parents' house, we had set a hot pan down on it and pretty much destroyed the surface, whereas this, obviously with the color going all the way through, allows you, if you did by fluke chip it, somehow damage it with a minor amount of repair work, it'll look literally as good as new.
And what's another great thing is this can be pretty much a seamless installation from, I call it the 3-foot rule. From 3 feet away, you shouldn't be able to see the seam. If you do have to have pieces put together, so this is a great option for that as well.
All right, what's the next step up from there?
A step up from that is sort of a mix. You have both your granite and your quartz composite. They're both stone materials. Granite is a natural material, comes out of the earth, comes in many different colors. A lot of great movement, a lot of great colorations. No two pieces of granite will ever be the same. It's Mother Nature made, so it's beautiful. The one thing with granite is you do need to seal it. It's very easy to seal, but it is a porous material, so that's one thing you want to be cautious about it. Is heat and scratch resistant. I never say anything is scratch proof.
Right.
Price does matter on the color that you choose and how available it is in the earth. So that's how price is determined.
Right. I've seen, and there's also another thing I've noticed. Sometimes when we've gone and done granite, countertops, you're buying what they call a huge slab, which is probably about 7 foot tall by 14 feet long. It varies, etc. Very often, as you said, each piece is unique. There's what they call something, or I call it veining in the granite. It's not absolutely such as this, where the exact pattern is repeated literally over and over again. Each piece can have various runs of color in it, etc. And that's something that your professional who will be cutting the granite has to consider with the layout, because you want it to blend together just like a wood grain. You don't want, crisscrossing grains, etc. But again, your granite person can work that out once they know the layout to make sure to minimize that or to accent it if need be.
Yeah. And then you want to look at your slab of granite, and hopefully they'll tell you what, this is going to have to be there.
Right.
Do you like that or not?
Right, yeah. It all depends on the layout. But again, between your kitchen consultant and the place that you're getting your granite from, they work together as a team to make sure that your countertop ends up what you're expecting.
So then our next step would be your quartz composite. Quartz is made out of granite. Quartz is a granite. They do is they take quartz out of granite, crush it up and reconstitute it with a resin. So it is naturally non-porous. So this you do not have to seal. The one thing about your quartz is that it's going to have more of a constant pattern. It's not going to have the different movements that granites do. There are some companies like Cambria that have a few quartz that look like granites, which is great, but they do have more of a uniform pattern. This is great heat and scratch resistant. Again, you do not have to seal it. But it is a stone just like your granite is, and it's a great alternative as well if you want low maintenance. This is the way to go. Price-wise, it's, again, depends on the color. Price is about the same as granite.
Well, that's it for now on countertop surfaces. We hope you enjoyed some of our video tips, and we'll continue to bring you more as we go along through various projects. That's it for now. Have a great day.